Hi everyone. I have been meaning to try remotion for quite some time. Finally got some time to try it out. I thought I'll just record a video of showing you around how to set it up. Okay, and then there can be multiple ways to set it up, but this is how I do it. Right. So here on this particular frame, you're looking at this GitHub repo for remotion.dev, and what we'll do is we'll just copy this here, and I'm using anti-gravity for this. So what I'll say is, uh, remotion is basically like it gives you a capability to make videos via prompts. So these are like programmatically generated videos with React, and it's really good. Like apparently that's what I've heard. So what I'll do is like I'm using Cloud Opus Open 5 and on anti-gravity. You can use Cursor or any other LLM for that matter, right? Because I want to build a local setup for this, so that's what I'm doing. I'm saying set up the remotion repo for video generation. I will give you the video prompt later. Okay. While this kind of sets up, what we can do is we can create a 5 to 10 second video prompt which is detailed, and I'm also using Claude for this, right? I have a hypothetical concept of like design system decay. So I'm just kind of building this particular prompt. It's very detailed, if you can see here, right? It's very detailed. So what we'll do is, yeah. So this is there. I think it has some alternate. We'll see alternate concepts. We don't need that, so we'll delete that particular bit. Okay, we'll copy this one and we'll go to anti-gravity. Yeah, so it's kind of setting it up. If you can see on the right, it's setting up all these code for you. And right now, like, it is also installing agent skills, AI integration, editing, and blank template, tailwind css. I think it's not installing tailwind css. Yeah, so let's just wait for a bit, and then we'll type in the system prompt for this, and then let's see what happens when if we get a decent enough output in the first go or not. I'm banking on Cloud Opus Open 5 because it essentially has that kind of capability. That's what remotion has been there, I think, for quite a while. What worked was integrating it with Claude and like just kind of adding it with Claude, and that was, I think, the game changer, and everyone is talking about that. Maybe in the meanwhile, what you can also see is the output that people have been producing with this kind of thing, right? So for example, people have been creating these kind of videos, and people have been creating these kind of videos as well. So for example, let me just see some showcase. Oh wow, these are the kind of explainer videos which has a bit of character, right? And video starts, somebody's also creating a tutorial kind of a thing as well. It's crazy, like anything that you can do with HTML, CSS, and the code. It's crazy. um, oh wow, people are creating a weather app. Yeah, okay. So apparently, oh, now the local host setup is done. So this is how your remotion interface would look like. This is where all your renders will be, and this is where all your assets will be there. I can even show you how you can do that. Like, you need to create a public folder on your root directory and then add all those assets there. It will reference it. It's just crazy, right? You can have zoom and pan gestures and all those things, which you can also do. It's crazy somehow. um, okay, let's just put in our prompt, and then we say, I use a new uh, chat for this. Let's just remove the alternative approach. Okay, there are multiple concepts, alternative concepts. Let's just remove. to just remove these concepts. Great. Now let's just do it. I'll just, I think, start working. So the idea is to 8 to 10 second video about some design system entropy. And yeah, I think it's all, see it, the good part is that it's, I kind of referencing to the skill.md animation sequencing timing and all those things. So it's kind of, so all these things are baked into this remotion repository that I initially showed you into the GitHub, which is crazy, right? Like, imagine all the best practices that anyone can have are part of your code base, which is crazy if you think about it, right? We have come so far. We have come so far. Yeah, let's see till the point it generates. Meanwhile, we were seeing the showcase, right? You can also add your own videos, if I'm not wrong, and then kind of have that zoom, pan gestures, and all those things. Oh wow, the animated map. They're creating an animated map as well. Crazy. Oh, Anima stats is uh, a thing. Okay. See, these kind of animated videos you can create with these. Crazy. Let's just see one more. And you can actually see the source code for these as well, which is insane. Like, all of these being open source. Also, I saw that you can add audio, though you have to put it in the public folder. Let's see where, let's see electricity maps, data visualization. Oh wow, it's such an engaging data visualization that anybody can do. Insane. I, every day, to be honest, every day I get blown by the fact that we have come so far, and this is the worst AI that you're seeing for the future. So there is like, how do I say that? There is more to come. The use cases, if you have heard about the Claude bot or Mold bot, if I have to say, it's just crazy, right? The kind of things people are, okay, making it now. It has started, like, planning for it. So for example, let's just see, it has created an entire plan for it and the component structure and all those things. So maybe if you want to change, you can change, but I'll just hit proceed. One of the interesting thing that I read about recently from the founder of Cloudbot or Moldbot was that he rarely reviews the code. He just pushes it to production, and which is basically, I don't know, good or a bad thing, but if you want to just get the output done, and if you don't care about that engineering nitty-gritties, this, like, let it just push to main, which is crazy. I'm not sure if how many times I've said crazy in this video, if I had $1 for every time I have said that. But anyway, yeah. So we were seeing what can we do with all of these animated video backgrounds. Somebody has created animated video backgrounds. I want to see this. Oh. This used to be a dream. I'm pretty sure people might be freaking out who are using these Premiere Pro for basic skills, and I'm pretty sure somebody in the Canva team also might be wondering if this gets that mass adoption, or maybe some app or something of that sort comes up on top of it, which kind of makes it very very democratized to create these motion design concepts, videos, and all those things. I'm pretty sure this is particularly a game changer, and any advancements from here on will I'm blown, to be honest. I think it's kind of working on it. Let's just see in a bit what happens. I'll report back. I think it has done generating. Cool. I think it has done generating the code for it, and these are like 4 acts. Let's just see what it has generated, right? Okay. Uh, yeah. Let's just get this. Oh wow. Okay. A design system, beautiful cards. There is something that has. Ouch. I didn't like. Okay, I like the first output of it a lot. Like it's very clean. It's something that I was aiming for, but I didn't like the avatar and all those things. So maybe we can fix that. Let's just fix it, right? I think the avatar is not killing it. Maybe we can have something more abstract, and the copy, the main headline is either going behind or not looking good. You can certainly do better. Do better. This is why I usually write it, that you can certainly do better. This is how you would say to a human as well. So that's something that I kind of do that, right? Hmm. So what it did was creating an abstract observer shape instead of a humanoid figure, and improving the headline with better styling in z-index, which is crazy because it's talking in more in terms of code. Z-index is the property that kind of puts back and forth the elements above each other, so like overlay sort of a thing, right? uh, yeah, I think it'll do the job now, but I'm impressed by the first output of it. It's crazy, like the kind of things that it has been able to do. Hmm. Okay, what it did was, there's a okay, great. I think what's happening here is that the first uh, when the annotations are coming, they are not staying in the screen for long, hence not able to read it. Increase. What's happening probably is that the duration is just 9 minutes, just trying to squeeze everything in. So maybe we can increase the video length if needed, but don't compromise on readability. We'll accept these changes. Let's see what it does. Yes, so Act 3 to use observe it with phrase prop, updated implement. Yes, I think there's some lint errors. Let's see what it has done. Okay, now I have a master prompt. Okay, uh, this looks good, but can you jazz that up, especially to the one which comes towards the end? Uh, what a system, what is that? System prevents entropy or something, entropy. System. I think it's still generating some of the improvements. I think we are good to go. I like the output of it. I like the output of it. Let's do ignore the noise in the background, please. Yes, so now it's doing, I think it's changing this thing, so I'll just, nice. I like the first output of it. Just wait for this, and then I think we are good to go with this particular um, tutorial or whatever you can say it. Like I'm just exploring and just putting it out. So it's preventing the lint errors. Lint errors, if I understand it correct, is basically the typos, maybe the indentations and all those things. I think that's what called a lint error. Let's just say, what is a lint error? Stylistic errors, yeah. Basically prettifying it and all those things, I guess. But I think like we are decently good here. It'll jazz this up, and I think it'll take some amount of time. Um, but let's see. I think what it has done so far. It has reloaded. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. So all the lint errors are fixed. Let me update the walkthrough and notify the user. I think this looks decently good enough. If you have a very specific opinionated design style, you can give it with the prompt. But this is very promising. And one good thing is that uh, you can, okay, I'll show you how you can render it in the first place, right? So here you go. This is the design system decay, but you just say render. You can select whatever the render things that you can have, and it'll start rendering, right? The good thing is that you make the system once and you can have as many videos right up here. So you can duplicate, you can change things around and all those things that I'm not covering in this video. But this looks very promising. Hope I probably continue these series, and maybe I'll see you soon. Bye.